about to enjoy one of the most iconic, award-winning barbecue meals in the country. In 1984, Don Peltz began with one simple idea: serve the absolute best barbecue possible.
Okay. Talk about the second most popular item.
I know.
How about over there? That was the opening act.
That's
it's almost
right.
Gone. But what's the most popular? Come on, it's the ribs. But these ribs are ribs you cannot even get at Corky's in Memphis, Tennessee.
That's right.
These are the baby backs, and that's a big story. This is the filet mignon of ribs, smaller bones, more meat. Smaller bones, more meat. And they're good. And when you go to the baby backs, you're not going to go back. You're going to want the baby backs, and we've got it for the best value of the year. Of the year, it's not even June. It's not even Memorial Day yet, but you can get them by Memorial Day. In fact, you can get them right now. You can also get them by the 4th of July if you're shopping. 13,000 of you have already picked these up from our #1 brand in the rib category. It's Corky's most award-winning brand. And when these guys bring our today's special value, which goes away at the end of the day, you know it's got to be the best buy and their best ribs. And we'll go through what makes them so great and what that sauce is all about. Can I go through that offer, what the choices are?
Go through it, yeah.
So here we go. If you're a big fan of the baby backs, 1-800-395-1601, come on. Let us know how much you like them. Love to hear from you. You can get them in the 3 pounds. They're on the 3 easy payment plan. Excuse me, the 4 easy payment plan. Great, wonderful, got it, we're good. You can step up to the 6 pound. Get them on the 4 easy payment plan of $25, $100. However, let me do the math for you. Take that $69.98, $69.98, $69.98, and that 3 and 3 and 3, and what would you get for a price? Come over to the 9 pound. I'll do the math for you. If you get the 9 pound right here during this show, it's like getting 3 pounds for free. It's like getting 3 pounds on Jimmy and Tom. So go for it, because that is going to be 4 easy payments of $34.99 while supplies last in that ship date. But some of these ship dates are getting limited, like the 5/19 ship date, which is in time for Memorial Day. 3 ship dates. One's right now, one's a week of May 19th, and one's a week of June 23rd, obviously in time for the 4th of July. So May 19th, by far most limited, 1,800 now remaining in that. Is that across all 3 choices there, Mr. Producer? So 1,800 remaining for the May 19th.
Memorial Day.
So
That's Memorial Day.
What about the 9 pound for Memorial Day? May 19th, 9 pound? Yeah. Guess what? It's part of that 1,800. So you can get it now, a few hundred remaining if you want to go for it. Every night, 60 days for 1 full year, and free shipping and handling with each shipment. That's the story, Morning Glory, when you're getting it. All right, come on back. All these are going to be packaged in 1 pound.
That's right.
packages.
Individually packaged in 1 pound
Don't
package.
have to have 9 all at once, obviously.
That's right. That's right. Oh, look at this. It's all falling apart. So let's talk about the baby backs. Why I picked baby backs. I started doing baby backs at QVC years ago because I wanted to truly bring the best of the best with ribs. And we only do these here at QVC. Baby back ribs, this is the best cut of ribs that you can get. Look, this one I've already torn out. But we start with the best baby backs, the biggest baby backs, and then we hand cut them. We hand trim them so that they are even all the way down. You see this? I've got it kind of sideways, but look at this meat falling apart off the bone. Then, so it's uniform all the way down. Then our pit masters slow smoke them 5, 6, 7 hours each rack.
Something you would never, ever do.
And they come off one at a
Maybe
time.
you would in a smoker if you got a smoker, but that's 6 hours. If you don't have one.
And you might do that once a year.
Once a year.
Know? And so this is authentic Memphis barbecue that you can have on your table anytime you want it in 30 minutes.
In 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
It takes
Not
us
6
hours and hours.
And by the way, when you get it, smaller bones, and it's the meat.
It
everybody.
is.
You
And
don't
that's
want
the
to
key.
pay for a bunch of
Look
bones.
at this. That's right. This is the meat I pulled off that bone. You see this beautiful smoke ring? That pink right there, that is from that low and slow hickory wood and charcoal. That flavor sinks down into that rib meat. We take them off one at a time. We then hand cut these into 1 pound portions, which is everybody's favorite size. It's probably a big meal. You could cut these in half, easy, and make 2 meals out of each pound, because that's a half a pound serving each.
So you got 18 meals.
Look at this
18 meals.
18 out of that.
If you get that 9 pounder.
And the thing is,
And by
after
the way,
we do that, we
you know what I
sauce
did?
it with that sweet and smoky. Grab that. Then we individually
I was about
package
to
them.
look for a fork, and you looked at me, gave me a dirty look.
Kim Gravel did that earlier. I got on tour. That Southern girl grabbed a fork and a knife. So let me tell you,
man.
what you're
First of all,
tasting,
incredibly
that sweet and smoky sauce,
Well, what is
you're going
that?
to get a little bit of that sweetness. So it's got little honey crystals, a little bit of molasses, and it's balanced with that paprika, that smoky paprika.
But you know what I got with that?
Then
The smoky.
yes.
The smoky is the key.
I say it's almost like you inhale, you take a bite, you get that sweetness and tanginess, that barbecue sauce, a little sticky on the outside, and then on the end, you get the hickory wood and charcoal flavor. That's
doubt.
a true, authentic barbecue flavor.
It's infused in it. Come on in. It's an expiring price. End of the day, now $5.19 in time for Memorial Day or in time for the 4th of July, $6.23. The baby backs are here.
Yep.
You get them packaged for you. So I'm going to get them. I got 9 of them. I stick them, put them right in my freezer.
That's right.
There they are. I take this out. I open this up.
Yep.
And then what do I do?
So thaw it out in your fridge overnight and put it in a casserole dish or your Temptations dish. Slide that out, cover it with foil, 350 in your oven for 30 minutes.
That's it.
I'm telling you, when you peel that foil back, and we've heard from so many customers that called in today, you peel that foil back, you get the aroma that's just wafting out of the oven, just like you're on Poplar Avenue in East Memphis.
All the sauce is in there.
All the sauce is already in there. And the great thing is, too, when you're heating it up, because that sauce is on there, that sauce caramelizes down into that outside of that we call the bark, where all the flavor is on that rib, and then it just gets a little bit nice glaze on there.
Yeah.
And then when you sink your teeth into it, you get that great sweet and smoky flavor, and then you bite into that tender, smoky rib meat that just melts in your mouth.
Look, another one with dogs. They're fine. They're great for the 4th of July, Memorial Day. Burgers are great. We know that. But, man, can you imagine putting these on you can put these on the grill.
You
or
can.
just take them right out if you want to.
That's
and
right.
then you got slaw and corn on the cob. In fact, we'll come over to Tom.
Yeah, go see him.
After I let you know what the offer is again. In 3, in 6, in 9. 3, 6, 9, all on our 4 easy payment plan. But you save big by getting that 9-pound. In fact, you get the 9-pound, it's like getting 3 pounds for free because you're taking halfway through all of our inventory for the year on this one. If you want the immediate ship week, let me give you the update. 3-pound is now most limited. So great way to start for the first time. That's great.
Yep.
Second shipment, however, that's May 19th. 6 pounds is now last call.
Wow.
Last call. And
Wow.
by the way, the catfish, it's sold out.
Oh my gosh.
So people are shopping right now.
Yep.
6 pounds last call. But the 9-pound, I got to tell you, the way you store these,
Yeah.
most popular options, they're getting 3 pounds for free.
Yeah.
Because as you get more, you save more on this one. Slide them in the freezer. They're there. By the way, and make no mistake, this is an award-winning brand. How many trophies you got there, Jimmy?
Truly, we're so honored. We have won awards year after year after year. We've been around for 41 years, and we really have, from sauce to ribs to pork, all kinds of awards, and we're so grateful for it. But I think it's because, and I know it's because, our incredible pit masters, our incredible long-term people have been there for decades, and they take so much pride in cooking the best barbecue every single day, consistently. Because we a lot of times you hear, oh, it's like a restaurant. No, we are a restaurant. You've been there. It's really it's like a barbecue joint, and there it is right there. There's our charcoal pits
By the way,
right there.
you go to the back of the restaurant.
Yeah.
They're making. They've got the
Yeah,
racks of
look at
ribs
that
in
right there.
The old-fashioned way.
It really is, and that's the only way we know how to do it. And
Incredible.
so what we love about being
And
able to
it's-
cook barbecue for
By
you.
the way, it's packed. It's
It is.
absolutely packed. We were having dinner there. We were broadcasting there, and there was an Elvis impersonator
Yeah, there was.
join us one
Yeah.
time. No, I'm sorry, an Elvis tribute artist.
Tribute artist,
You
yeah.
got to call him a tribute artist.
That's
He got
right.
very angry. He said, thank you very much. But he was great. So now you're going to get it home, right? Memphis coming to you. And Tom, what can I do?
So this is the way, Jimmy told us how to do them in the oven, which is great. This is the way my dad taught me how to do it. He loved that char. So what he would do is he would take them, put them on the grill. What I do is I just keep basting. Just keep basting and keep flipping. On low heat for about 20 minutes, you just keep basting and keep flipping, and you get the best char from that sauce that you save in that pouch.
Yeah.
What it does is it caramelizes right as it chars on the outside of this. It's a great little crunch. It's amazing.
But let me just say,
Yeah.
right now, what you're doing, you're getting all the credit. Because
Yes.
you look like the pit
I
master
look like
right
I've
now.
been doing this for hours.
Yeah, we're exactly
I
right.
put them
You've
on
been doing
5
it
minutes ago. Right.
You take them off and let me just spread a little more of that on there.
Yeah.
Voila, I did it.
Yeah, it's like,
not knowing.
ta-da.
Your neighbors are not going to know. That's already been done on 6 hours
Right.
in Memphis, Tennessee. Best in class. When you guys go to barbecue competitions. And
Yeah.
you go to competitions,
Next week.
right?
Next week,
week's the
biggest
biggest
one in the world.
competition in the world.
Next week's the biggest competition
Yep.
in the world.
Yep.
What makes the magic?
We're gonna do baby back. It's the perfectly trimmed rib, which you will see these squared off all the way down, seasoned to perfection. Babysit them low and slow, low temperatures and slow. And then you have to watch it. It's not just, for 5 hours at this temperature and then you come back and they're all done. That's not how it works. Barbecue is by sight, touch, feel.
Wow.
And you take those ribs off when they're
I
ready
love it.
and you seriously cut them every other bone, 2 bone sections, put them in your box. And Tom's been doing that all day. The perfect bites of ribs, and they
love it.
come from this right here.
I mean, this is what these guys do, man. This is what they do. They don't do skincare. They don't do mascara. They're not a fat. Tom Cassidy's fashion line is not coming out next week.
It might.
They do ribs. They do great
Look
food
at
like
this.
that catfish.
Oh,
and the
look at
star
this.
is the rib.
Wait, look at
so
that.
here we go.
Clean
What
as a
just
whistle.
happened?
The bone came right out. This is because it's cooked to perfection. And again, a lot of times you'll hear, this is barbecue. Sometimes people call barbecue when they put a barbecue sauce on a piece of meat. That is not what barbecue is to us. Barbecue is that slow smoked process, so you get this beautiful smoke ring. You get the flavor, the tenderness. Look at this, the juiciness of this rib meat. It just melts in your mouth,
good to go
falls
right here?
apart. Yeah, right
good to
there.
go? I mean,
Look at that.
No, wait,
That's the last bone.
Let me just get you on this one. Come in here for like a jewelry close-up. Because if you think that it's mostly bone and a little bit of meat,
And
look
there's
at that.
2 little bones
Now,
at the
that's
end.
extraordinary.
And this is what I love about
Look
baby
at that.
backs. When I tell you we trim them
Look at
and we
the bone.
square them off, most
all
of the time,
meat.
this
That's
is the
incredible.
last bone. That little one that you just pulled out, that was the last bone. And look how much
This
meat's
is all
on that
mine
last
now?
bone. So many times you get ribs.
Wow.
The end of it, the tail of it, I
Wow.
call it. It's all bones and a little bit of meat in between. We picked these ribs just for QVC that are loaded with meat. They are thick. He just pulled the last bone of that rack.
Oh my gosh.
Which normally is flat, nothing to it. Look how much meat is on that very last bone.
This is a meal right here. The end piece is a meal.
I'm telling you,
That is huge.
I never like
It's
to
like a
overpromise.
steak.
I'm
amazing.
telling you, 2 meals out of every one of these pounds. So if you're doing the 3, that's nice 6 meals.
Imagine.
The 6 is 12 and the 9's 18.
The empty nesters out there. Empty nester alert, right?
That's why we package them
You
individual.
and your hubby right now.
Yeah.
What's for dinner tonight? Don't take out 2. Take out 1.
That's right.
Get the 9-pound, take out 1, thaw it out overnight. You're going to love this. We're going to New York and Paula,
Awesome.
who's coming back to Memphis. Hello, Paula. Say hello to Tom and Jimmy. How are you?
Hi, Tom. Hi, Jimmy. Hi,
Paul.
Rick.
Hey.
Jimmy, I wanted to let you know this is like the 10th time I've talked to you because I just love you so much and I buy everything you have.
Oh my gosh, Paula.
How about
And
that?
You're in New York, right?
Don't make him cry now. Come on.
Yep.
Well,
My son lives in Tennessee.
that's right.
That's right.
Yeah, I sure do. I remember that.
Yep.
And so,
So I wanted to tell you that you saved my birthday. My
did.
birthday's Memorial Day weekend, and my sister wanted to throw me a party,
yeah.
and she was just going to have hots and hamburgers, and I said,
said no.
I don't turn 65 every day.
Did you say
So
that's
I got
my
on the phone
birthday?
and I ordered your I ordered your ribs.
Well, I'm so glad. I love that you're celebrating your birthday with our ribs.
Happy birthday, Paula.
That means a lot to us.
It does.
Yeah.
If someone's ever tried them, Paula, what would you say to the rest of the country who's listening right now?
You know, this is the 4th time I've ordered them. One time I sent them to my son,
Yeah.
and I got the individual meals because
Yeah.
he's in the military, and they were so easy for him to take
Wow.
to work.
Yeah.
And then I got it 2 other times where I went to a lake party, and everyone said, "What's the sauce? Where did you get this? How did you make them?" And all I do is just stick them in the oven and then put them on the grill for a few minutes.
I love that.
there you go.
And for you to
You got
trust
stories
it,
galore here.
Yeah, for you to trust it to take to your friends at the lake.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that is definitely. We're so appreciative for that.
Took it to the friends.
Yeah.
Wants it for the birthday
And they
party,
wanna know.
and then gave it to the son.
Yeah.
I think that's a trifecta of deliciousness.
And
Paula, thank you so much for joining
Thank
us
you.
today. Happy birthday.
Oh, thanks so much. Have
Yep.
a great night.
Bye-bye.
Happy birthday.
All
Thanks
right.
for calling.
Here we go. 400 people on the line right now. Here we go. Come on, you walk into that party, man.
Look at that right there.
How about if everybody brings something? Everybody brings something for Memorial Day.
Come in
and
over
you
the
walk
top.
in. Look at that.
Look how these are
They're massive.
one bone sections Tom has cut. Look at the meat on these one bone. I'm telling you right
They
now.
are actually massive.
And I've said this all day.
That's Fred Flintstone.
There is
right?
not
Big
a
one.
person at home
Look at
that
that.
is going to be disappointed or say, oh, there's no meat on these.
Look at how thick
They're
that is.
absolutely loaded
This
with
is
meat.
one bone.
One bone.
Boy, that is a lot of meat.
Yep.
These are the baby backs, everybody.
Yep.
So it's the loin. It's the filet